Hey there, everybody. Can you hear me all right? Just checking in with the volume. Yeah, this is our seventh installment of the House Horror stream, assuming everyone can hear me. So, a couple of announcements before we get started. Yeah, we were a little late to get started on this one. They forced an update on the game, and this will be of interest to anyone who is running their own campaigns in this with this stream and this mod, not the stream rather, with this game and this mod. They've changed it, so you're going to want to know this if you do play it. And normally you could just go to the betas tab and click the list of versions and roll back to whatever version you wanted. For example, here we're on version 2.71, and what happened was because of some EU restrictions or EU legal changes, they had to you have to log into Paradox basically and link your Steam account and create a login and get a code. It took only about 4 or 5 minutes, so it was a small hassle, but no biggie. It can be done, so fear not if you were playing one of these games and weren't able to get it to work and you had to use the old process. Well, the old process doesn't work until you take this step to update yourself with Paradox. So you can link your Steam account to your Paradox account. If you don't have a Steam account, well, I don't know how you roll back versions of this game without a Steam account. So I suppose you have to kind of need a Steam account to do this. And if you have a way to do this without a Steam account, well, perhaps that exists, but I am not the person to ask about it. I wouldn't be the one to explain that. So we got King Aeron of the Iron Rivers as we're loading up. Oh, that's right. We renamed it the Kingdom of the Iron Rivers. That was a very good suggestion by y'all. See a lot of you regulars in here. I see Suzanne and Steven and Patrick and Alicia and Richard and Emil. That's cool. See you guys out there. And Jay and Akonda. Good to see y'all on a Friday. It's our usual time for these streams. It's a good game after the work week that seems like the right thing to do, right? Have a game on Friday night. Those of you who it's not nighttime for, or who it's very late or much earlier, well, thanks for joining us, whatever time it is where you are. So probably the most important thing about future streams, if you're here, you've probably seen the announcements, but just in case, we're moving over to Twitch, not History of Westeros in general, just the game streams. A couple of reasons for that. The main one being that we want to do more of these, and to do more of these, well, you know, if we started doing, say, every 2 weeks, let's say I did one of these every other Friday. Well, that is a pace that exceeds the release of our regular episodes. So pretty soon, our video feed would look more game stream than, you know, History of Westeros regular content. And obviously, that's not what we want to look like, even though this is fun. Because these aren't our most popular streams, of course. People prefer the regular content for the most part, but these are fun too. So we want to keep doing them even though they're not the most popular, but we can't have them cluttering up our screen. You know, we obviously also occasionally we get a chance for a subscription or not a subscription, but a sponsor. And when sponsors take a quick look at our views on our videos, if they see all these Crusader King streams that only have 1,000 or 2,000 views on them, it sends the wrong message to advertisers. So that's not a big deal because we honestly don't get very much of that in the first place. But we don't want to push away what few opportunities we have by looking like we're smaller than we are. So that's that. The other reason being that we can't post 2 live streams at once. So if we want to let you guys know that we have a game stream coming and a regular live stream, then we have no way to do that because we can't post the regular live stream until the game stream has already happened. And then you guys don't get as much warning. It's just, yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of reasons to switch and not a whole lot of reason to keep it this way. So there is some, obviously, you know, the main reason would be that it's just less hassle for everybody. But joining Twitch is real easy. It doesn't cost any money. Just go to twitch.com/history of Westeros. Follow us. You get notified when the streams hit. And we'll obviously be letting you guys know in advance when we schedule them. But if we might get into a nice regular schedule every other Friday is something I'm thinking about doing. But we'll see how it goes. And let you all know. Speaking of regular live streams, also we have one on October 20th. That is looking like it'll be around 2 p.m. Eastern, so about 6 GMT. We'll also be joining Secret to the Citadel's live stream that same day, but that's in the evening, around 7, I believe. And during our live stream, we'll be giving away a signed copy of Game of Thrones hardcover and backing you up on the last few months of what we've been doing with conventions and talking about the Fire and Blood excerpt and about the news about Dark Sister and lots of fun stuff like that. So kind of a mishmash of topics there. Kind of a community episode where we cover a lot of topics at once. So anyway, those are my announcements. And yeah, check us out. Follow us on Twitch. The next stream of this will be on there. We won't be doing this on YouTube anymore. So check us out there, and you'll know what's happening when it happens, because they are good about notifying people. And the streams will be viewable on Twitch after the fact. They'll be there for up to 60 days, kept stored for future viewing. And we're going to maybe consider putting them somewhere else where they can stay forever. But I think 60 days is pretty long, and these aren't, unlike our regular videos, these aren't really the kind of thing people watch twice. So we'll rely a lot on feedback with regards to that, and that's the process that's going to play out. And we haven't even streamed our first video on Twitch, so the clock isn't ticking yet. So Steven Stark super chat, do we have a discount code for COT 2020? I assume you mean 2019. No, we always have one for Ice and Fire Con. I don't think we have one for COT. Well, actually we might. Let's see, it would be the code history. Yeah, it would be the code history. It couldn't hurt to try. It worked last year. I believe it's probably still in place. We haven't arranged for that deal yet. I don't think we had it arranged this early last year, but try that. Try history. It should give you, last year it was good for $5 off, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm crossing my promos up. That was also our code for Ice and Fire Con, and it was for the same value. So you can see why that might... I might get my streams crossed there. Speaking of streams, let us get going. That is enough for announcements. And we shall see what's what. Okay, so last thing we did in the last game was we went on a very successful reaving adventure to the Far East. We went as far, I believe we raided as far as Morak there over here. We raided as far as the southern edge of Port Moore. No, we went all the way down to this Isle of Elephants. Yeah, we raided down there as well. And we came back with some good money, which we promptly spent on infrastructure. So we didn't, that seems kind of funny to think about, really. You have these guys that go out reaving and raiding and plundering, and then they come back and build markets and infrastructure and roads. It seems like normally when you hear about that kind of reaving and raiding, it's usually done to, people don't usually spend it so on things for their future quite so much. It's usually more about spending it on women and drinking and partying and not really thinking so much about the future. Yeah, there's Ash in the chat there. Of course, Shea is the best. I needn't tell you all, but it's good to repeat from time to time. She helped get this version straightened out for me. Not even here. She's not even here, and she still helped me out from a distance. So that's how great she is. Yeah, so let's see. Let's review real quick. I believe we were age 26. So that means we covered about 7 years of his life last time, which I think that sounds right, because I think we were in 8052-ish, and now we're in 8059, so that sounds right. We have Prince Hodor, who is, as we know, not exactly the shining example of a future prince, but his younger brother is looking pretty good, except for his laziness. That wisdom is nice. Then we have the somewhat mathematically talented Prince Halasan, who is obviously named in honor of Alisan from the recent Fire and Blood excerpt that we're all buzzing about. And Prince Quado Cox, of course. Quado the Appealing, named in honor of Quentin Cox, who hopefully will join us today in the chat room. And has a nice future as an appealing one. So... yes, we should probably, I like what we did last time. I kind of think we should run that back, kind of let our building projects proceed a bit and then go reaving again. We've already got a nice bit of prestige built up, which, as you all know, is important for diplomacy, and our diplomacy is pretty solid. We have a base 13, but a modified 40. Which, as you can see, comes from our spouse and our counselors helping out. And that is of course, 40 is a very solid score, and of course, it's our best score out of the different attributes. Hillard lacks all passion and ambition. Another one, we can't be having that. We cannot have Hillard be content. We want him to be ambitious because we want him to usurp his brother because we don't want to be Hodor. We would love to have Hodor around, but he can't be king. That will not do. So, indeed, that will not do. We'll click that will not do. And it worked. All right, good. He is no longer lazy. And what is our status? What's the status of some of our neighbors? That's something to be worried about as well, to be concerned about, because in the long term, our neighbors are going to be our enemies rather than us going reaving. We just aren't particularly well equipped to fight them yet. We need more of this infrastructure building, and we need a better political hold over our own territory, which is really important. We all know that lesson from Game of Thrones proper. If you don't treat your vassals well, they won't back you up when it's time to fight. And they'll back you up more when they're being attacked. Like if we're being invaded, we can count on them a lot more than if we want them to support us in conquest. There's a pretty big difference there. They have more tolerance for one than the other. So we have lots of hostility lists down here. The people who are mad at us for raiding, but these are all people who are really far away. So we're not too worried about them. And our income level is at 10.7 per month, which is very solid. Oh boy. Here we go with this again. Iron Queen Sibel, pregnant while we were away. We're gonna do one of these investigations, aren't we? Oh boy. Doubt besets me. Oh yes. Robert IV, aka Chicxulub, says that the North looks fragmented. And he is right. Look at that. That's very fragmented, isn't it? We got the North in 3 chunks. We got the neck by itself outside of our territory. We would love to absorb the neck eventually, though not that it would be all that valuable. But it's on the way to the North. And the Dreadfort is separate. There must be some sort of rebellion going on up here. Let's click on it. Let's find out what's happening. Winterfell is here. And we have Benjicot the Imperious. Well, maybe the Imperious might be why they're not doing so well. It looks like the Dustins have taken over House Stark. And he's a Relorist? We have a Relorist from House Dustin ruling in Winterfell. I can see, and he's also a rebel leader. Oh, he must have rebelled and won. Wow. And he's short, which is irrelevant. So how about that? Oh, no? I was going to say maybe he's got some Stark in him somewhere, but I go back on his family tree and it's King of the First super ancient relative. Okay then. Well, I wonder if the Starks are still around somewhere. Well, there must always be a Stark in Winterfell if that's true at all. Well, they're not fulfilling that. Wow, the Lady of Winterfell is a blue-haired woman of Pentos. Boy, times have really changed. The lack of Aegon's conquest really threw Westeros into a different trajectory, didn't it? This is cool. Oh, wow, she's right. Ah, there it is. Alicia, good eye. She noticed that the King of Winterfell, the House Stark sigil's up here. So King Howland of the North, the Starks have been... I see. The Starks still control large portions of the North, but not Winterfell. They control all these parts labeled the North. So I suppose the Dreadfort is independent while the Civil War is happening, or perhaps taking sides as an independent. But they are currently fighting House Dustin. Yes, elective monarchy. Oh, it's a ongoing conflict regarding the laws, and it looks like the Dustins are doing pretty well if they took Winterfell. But it looks like the war is actually going on. The Blue Hairs invade the North, says Aconda. Yes, good call. And what is happening at White Harbor? That's the question that is important, because if we were to ever... Geez, Lord Luton, the tyrant of White Harbor. Damn. He is a mean Manderly. Elric, his son Elric is going to... It looks like his heir. Elric is brave. He's got a daughter, Jocelyn. Well, in the long run, the reason, of course, I care about White Harbor is not only because it's the best spot to take in the south, or the north, but it's in the southern part of the North, which is, it's not that far from us. We got the Neck and this Moat Cailin spot, and then Whitford, and then we got White Harbor. So yeah, I don't suppose we'd be taking it soon, but it's, It's in our future plans, probably. All right, so we're going to investigate our wife, I suppose. Fine. I don't want to know, really, but what happens if I distrust her? Well, let's judge our personality. What would this character do based on his personality? We are scarred, honest, envious, charitable, humble, and wroth. So we have a bit of a temper. So we might be angry if we found out it was true. But we're honest. And what about her? What is her personality traits? What does it say about her? She is gregarious, lazy, kind, gluttonous, and honorable. Okay, she's honorable? All right, we're going to believe her. If she's honorable, we're going to believe her. Because honestly, I don't want to find out if it's not my kid. We'll go blissful ignorance. That way he can be legit, or she can be legit, whoever this kid will be. All right, so let's take a look at our vassals and make sure let's see where we can improve things. That's not so bad. The Freys are the ones who dislike us the most, but minus 22 isn't that bad. As far as, since we're talking about who hates us the most. Alicia's asking, what's our channel on Twitch? Should be twitch.com/History of Westeros. Or just go to twitch.tv/History of Westeros. I think both of those work. If not, just go there and search History of Westeros. It's pretty small. We don't even have 20 followers on there yet. So don't expect it to look all like some professional Twitch channel just yet. It does say Crusader Kings 2 on it. It should be pretty clear what it is, but it's not going to be up there with some regular streamers or anything like that. Yeah, all right, so what can we do for this Frey fellow? Why does he not like us? I'm not terribly concerned about it, but it's good to know. Oh, he's zealous. Yeah, he's a zealous worshiper of the Seven. That'll do it. All right. By itself, that's minus 45. Look at that. It's minus 25 because he's zealous of a different religion, and minus 20 for foreign religion, which is listed right below that. Plus the slave owner thing, but not much we can do about that because we do thralls. Oh well. He's going to go on not liking us, and that's going to be the way it is. All right, nice money, 68 gold. That is a nice little fat boost. Let's see if we can do like a tournament or something. That's a great way to boost our vassals' opinion of us as well. Oh, a feast. Okay, so is a tournament an option? I don't see a tournament being an option, but a feast is an option. Yeah, let's have a feast. We'll spend some money after our successful raid of the Far East. Show people that we are open-handed, as they say. Even Stannis understands that you have to be open-handed. Oh, we have a spot for another bodyguard here. Who should we use as our bodyguard? We have dual skill estimate. Celise Merlin has a 6. A 4 for Samuel. All right, we'll have a female bodyguard. It's a little unusual, but she's the best available. Merit-based. Wait, what is this? She's a Valyrian steel sword! Whoa! Cool. Well, I really want her as my bodyguard now. Even more so than we did before. How cool is that? Suzanne asked if we can host tourneys if we're not Faith of the Seven. I think we have hosted them, haven't we? Or maybe not. That's a good point. Maybe we haven't. Maybe I'm just thinking that we have, but we haven't. Maybe every time I say I want to do a tournament, we just do a feast, and I'm spacing out on that. I will spend lavishly on food. Yeah, Akonda says Harrenhal should be able to build a flagship with pirate religion. Yes, it's been on our list of options. I think it might be grayed out because of the weirdness of. I think the game maybe doesn't view Harrenhal as a port, even though it has access to the sea through the Blackwater. I was wondering about that too. It should be on our list of things. Wait, command to end war? What is this? Oh, these guys fighting against each other. Yeah, stop fighting each other. I need your men to go with me reaving, not killing each other. So what was I looking at? Yeah, another one? Oh, it's the same two guys. Okay, anyway, I'm looking at this thing anyway. I want to see, where is that flagship thing? Do that before I forget. Yeah, construct a flagship. See, if we hover over here, yeah, it says have a port in Harrenhal. We don't have a port in Harrenhal. I wonder if it'll let me build a port there. I don't think it will. I think it might be something that they overlooked in this version, that there's just no way to build a port. Wait, who is this? Everybody was talking about, oh, hiring a musician. All right, well, we Ironborn like reaving songs, so yeah. We'll hire a singer. Let's see. Let me check our territory. Let me see if building a port is an option. Doesn't look like it. I don't see it on here. Unless it's just not an option yet because we haven't built the prerequisites. But I don't think so. I think basic port is one is a. Actually, we can find that out pretty easily. I'll just click over here. Any of these spots. Yeah, Castle Shipyard would be there if it was an option. I guess that's a bit of an oversight on this. Some sort of the game is. I wouldn't call it buggy, but it's not an option one way or the other. I guess you can call that a bug. It's not really an unintended feature. It's an oversight. All right. Boost to our reinforcement rate. That's nice. Recover our troops faster. All right. These guys. Okay, so I guess that's why I shouldn't have told them to give up their war. If they're not going to give up their war, and you tell them to give up their war, and they refuse, and you can't do anything about it, then this is what happens. You lose 50 prestige. So that was, strategically, that was maybe not a smart move, but 50 prestige isn't a big deal. We do have 2,200. We can afford that. And the other guy as well. So we ended up losing 100. We lost 1/22 of our prestige there. Yeah. So we really... Okay, so we have this elective monarchy right now. So that's right. I forgot about that. So Hodor isn't really the problem. The problem is that people are supporting our cousin over Prince Hillard. So it's good that people see Hillard as the best option, but no one's voting for him. But that's because he's 8. So we will hopefully our goal needs to be to stay alive so that our son can get older and become more of a viable option to be our heir. Because people will see him as an heir once he becomes a teenager. I mean, see him as more viable. They just won't support a kid at this point. Also, the other possibility is that our Lenore could die, but he's only 23, so he's even younger than us. That seems very unlikely. And we're not the assassinating type. Well, maybe no, we're honest. We're the honest kind. Yeah. All right, who's coming to our feast? Looks like Walda the Unfaithful. Well, are we going to be unfaithful with her? A petition for justice here. What is this all about? He claims that... Oh, yeah. Well, this is one of those things where the rich get richer. But at least it's not real life. Gort will side with the Lord so that we don't have to worry about a Lord being mad at us for something small. Yes, prestige, a little bit of prestige back for the feast, a little bit of happiness amongst our vassals. Small benefits there. All these people can be imprisoned without tyranny. That is really a lot of people, including Prince Stephen. Prince Stephen, look at that. You are on my... Uh-oh. I've made a grave error. I'm going to have to step away just for a second to grab my very important coffee beverage. I hope everybody's having themselves a drink. If you're not having a drink, grab yourself one while I'm grabbing mine, and we'll all toast to our community and Fridays. Okay, my Valyrian steel thermos is in hand. Happy Friday, everybody. Toast to A Song of Ice and Fire, to our community, to the Ironborn, and to Crusader Kings too. There it is. The chocolate coffee that I am known for. All right. Greatest feast, eh? All right, that's right. That's what we're known for. Yes, fandom is family, everybody. Everybody in the chat having a good time, I hope. So, all right. Let's see. Oh, cool. Another castle town has been built in the Tower of Dread. That's going to increase our income even more. Up to 11.4. That's right. Very good. You need to check. Where are we at with more purchases? Oh, there it is. There's that kid. Melwis. No, we're not going to name him. Oh, he's dead. Damn, he was perceptive. Well, it also... We also don't have to worry about any of these issues of parentage, but I wasn't worried about that anyway. Well, in the tradition, we name him Helwis. Change the whatever first letter to an H. Poor unliving child. We are depressed. Well, yep. That counts as having 5 children? Oh, well, that's a silver lining. Jeez. All right, so new ambition. Yeah, new ambition. All right, so our options are pause it. Oh, let me pause it here. We built our stables too. Very nice. Become a paragon of virtue. That requires getting to 1,000 piety. We're at 737. That is definitely in reach. See our house in the Iron Throne. There is no Iron Throne, so that's kind of a problem. Adopt a lifestyle. Okay, we would like to adopt a lifestyle. Yeah, that would be handy. And the Valyrian Steel quest, one of these days I want to go on that. Getting a Valyrian Steel blade for our family would be a wonderful gift to my descendants. And in the future streams, we would all be able to reference this one adventure that led us to this Valyrian Steel blade. But I don't think the time has quite yet arrived because we have this uncertain succession situation. You can definitely die on the Valyrian Steel quest. It's not likely. But I'd like us to be on stable footing with the succession before we take that risk. So once we have a member of our immediate family, preferably Prince Hillard, as the heir, then that becomes a very solid option. So I think it's down to these choices. I think it's Paragon of Virtue or Adopt a Lifestyle. Adopt a Lifestyle doesn't do that much for you. It gets you the 50 prestige bonus, but it gets you the lifestyle trait. It means that you have a greater chance to acquire a lifestyle trait, and lifestyle traits can be things like hawking or gardening or fencing. You know, some things are, and these are all give you like a +1 to one of your traits. Occasionally they give you familiarity with other people who have the same trait and bonuses like that. So it's pretty useful, but the Paragon of Virtue thing has a lot more value to it. 1,000 piety, we'd gain 1,000. We gain 100 to meet us. So basically, it's like getting to 1,100. We'd have a cool title. We'd be Iron King Aeron the Holy, and our followers would really like us more. The ones who worship, anyway. What do you guys think? Yep, piety for an Ironborn can be quite fun to acquire. That sounds like a few votes for that. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's what I'm leaning. Yeah, we can always do the lifestyle thing later. And my lifestyle thing might happen anyway, even without trying. So let's do this one. And are we gaining a certain amount per month? What's our pace? We're already gaining 2.44 per month, which, you know, that would take a long-ass time to get to 1,000 at that rate. But at least we're getting a little boost just by doing nothing. And yeah, I'm concerned with this, with all these potential... What are they doing? Why are all these guys upset with us? I mean, why are we able to do this? Endahar, what is his deal? We really hate him. He doesn't hate us. What is he doing? It's just because of this war thing, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to let them fight. I don't want to get involved in that. All right. Hi there, Muhammad. Yes, wars to come. There are a lot of wars to come when you're playing Crusader Kings 2, so that's a very good thing to wish somebody. Thank you for that. Yeah, this is Crusader Kings 2, and it's really, really well adapted for Game of Thrones. The group of modders have been in contact with the developers of this game because it's been so popular. And I believe at some point they mentioned they had well over 50, maybe 75,000 subscribers to this mod. It might be even higher now. Okay, yeah, what do we have here? Robert IV reminds me to look at the known plots. Holy crap, that is a lot of plots. 36 plots. Okay, so most of these we don't care about. Kill Pate. We don't care about Pate. He's the treasurer of Pike. That doesn't matter to us. Replace or fire little kidnap hell yeah. Kidnap hell yeah. That's one of our relatives. Stop that. Let's go through this and get some of these to end their plots. Some of them are killing. Investigate Iron King Aeron. Stop that. Oops. Yeah, stop that. I was asking to join the plot to investigate myself. Replace Mance Butterwell. Mance Butterwell, what a name. Kill Sir Stevron the Black. Investigate Lady Helia Bracken. Yeah, stop that. Stop investigating my relatives. Fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of the Iron. You better be stopping that. That is. Oh, he won't be doing that. He refuses. Harwin the Minuscule Kraken? First of all, Kraken is spelled wrong. But the Minuscule Kraken. That is the most hilarious nickname I've ever seen. What the hell? the Minuscule Kraken. All right. What else do we have? Kill this guy. Replace this guy. Replace Sir Will, Perion, and Chase dead. Most of these are not of consequence to our another one. Investigate us. You stop that. Okay, that. And you stop that too. All right, we just told a whole bunch of people to stop that. Let's see if they listen to us. All right. Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what else we needed to do here, and that's what we need to perhaps purchase something else. Oops. Purchase something else as we have completed our stables. We can upgrade them, maybe. We want to upgrade to barrack. We'll just do barracks. We're a little low on cash. We'll just do one of the cheaper improvements for now. And we're unpaused. Wow, Suzanne Beam, who is Hand of the Beard, says that she's been playing for this. Her current Stark Dynasty has been going for 800 years and sits the Iron Throne. That is awesome. The longest I ever played was 700 years, and it was an Ironborn campaign. At one point, I had a Lord of the Iron Islands who was 92 years old, just the oldest character I've ever had. He took his first salt wife at age 68, and he was Hand of the King for a while, and he was black. Yep. 700 years in the future, there were lots of black Ironborn, and at least they were in my game. Thanks to the Summer Islands. All right. This one person quit their plotting. Another one quit their plotting. That's good. They're listening to me. That's a good sign. You want your vassals to listen to you. Increase the relationship. The castle. No, the town. That's where income comes from. We're more concerned about income at the moment. Another one, and another one, and another one. All right, they all obeyed. Excellent, excellent. That shows the status of our authority is pretty solid. Yeah, I think given the status of our vassals and the general opinion of us being pretty good. Hey, we reduced Medgar Frey to a -11 from -22. Only 2 vassals dislike us, and neither of them are particularly severe in that dislike. It's pretty minor. Okay, we got sick. That's probably not too big a deal, but it's going to slow. We're not going to go reaving until we get better. Time for more coffee. We also want to complete our quest of reaving and raiding, which will get us some... Rob says we should arrest one of them and put them on trial. Oh, is that how we get piety that way, don't we? What? This man identified as Gold Leech, covertly slayed many guards, and managed to spirit the prisoner away from Harrenhal. Clearly sent by... Wow, we got a commando raid from, like, Giscari have come all the way over here to come break this person out of prison. All right, then. That's funny. All right, yeah, let's see if we can put someone in prison. Who should we put one of them in prison? Which one of them should... Oh, yeah, because then we can... That's what we can do. We can sacrifice them to the drowned god. That's what gets us piety. All right, so who are these disreputable people that's... Oh, good. We're unsick now. I want to cycle through these people that we have an option of putting in jail and seeing who is the one that we can most afford to pick a fight with. It's Prince Stephen, actually. What's Stephen doing? Killed Torma. All right, bad Prince Stephen. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. I don't. What's who is Torma? I don't know who Torma is. I might care. Oh, here we go. Torma is my Master of Whispers. My cousin wants to kill my Master of Whispers. Why is that? Is she not very good? Do we have a better choice? Do we have someone who's actually superior? Not really. No. Helia is a little better. She wants to be Master of Whispers. Okay, well, we'll solve this issue by making a real person Master of Whispers. A real lady. And who will like us more for this. And maybe that'll make Steven not want to go killing. And we got to give him a job. We want to build that spot. No, do we want to start scheming? We could scheme against the Freys for their zealotry. Or we could scheme against some of our neighbors. Throw them into disarray. Maybe make it easier for us to conquer them. We certainly wanted to do that. I kind of want to get Salt Pans back. These jerks in the Vale took it from us. Let's send them over there. Oh, yeah, we can't do that. Wait, no, that was scheme, build spy network. Yeah, we can build spy network over there. That's right. Okay, so we're going to build a spy network in the Vale. We'll see how that goes. Order them seized or accept their marriage. Well, how does that work? We lose prestige if we accept their marriage. And all right, well, we got to respect my authority. Who else can we righteously imprison? We still got to... Okay, Lord Lyman the Unchaste. This guy. Yeah, there is this guy. He's a lesser lord. And the minuscule Kraken. Maybe we should throw him in jail, this guy. Wow, this guy's got a Tyrion thing going on. He's an unsightly dwarf. But he's a skilled fighter. Well, Tyrion's a little bit of a skilled fighter. Selfish, stubborn, gluttonous, envious. It sounds like Tyrion. Except for the theology focus. 0 diplomacy. Well, this guy is going to have a hard time getting anyone to hang out with him. Yeah, what is this mini Kraken plotting? What is his deal? Where is his plot? Fabricate a claim on the king. Oh, he wants to come for me. All right, well, we got it. We got to take care of this. To jail with you. Failed. Oh, now he's going to rebellion. All right, now we got a little fight on our hands, but I imagine that the emphasis will be on little. Yeah. See, remember what I told you all about... Some of you guys know this very well already. If you have low diplomacy or your vassals hate you, and those two things often correlate, your men will not fight for you. And this is what's happening here. This guy has raised his flag in rebellion, and he has a grand total of 554 men. Oh no, what will we do? We should be able to take care of this with just... Yeah, this guy can handle it. We'll just this local lord of our Bradamar... Handle this, will you, Bradamar? Once the morale... We need to wait for this red bar to become green. Otherwise, these troops will be terrible. They're gathering. Yeah. Well, this won't be hard. I just have to remember not... I just have to not forget about it. It's so small. Where are they go? Oh, okay. Now they got real troops. Now it's a real rebellion. Okay. Now we need to call up more of our own men then. Now we need to get real since he's getting real. Time to... I hope we can manage with just the soldiers over here in the Iron Islands because that would be convenient. Looks like it's not going to be enough though. We're going to need to call up some men from these other territories. Oh wait, yeah, that's all there is here. We already got all these guys, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to send some men over. Let's get a little of this here. 1257. 3 ships. That's not going to do us any good. We need a lot more than 3 ships. Get out of here. That's a hassle. Maybe he did hire mercenaries. Click on that guy. Click on you, army. I can't click on it. I can't click on it. Well... It doesn't look like mercenaries. It says Army of Lord Aeron, so it would say the name of the mercenary company if that's what it was. Well, we still have, even though we don't have numbers on him yet, he can't really do anything to us. If he tries to cross, he'll suffer a huge penalty for attacking across a body of water, and even if we have a few less men than him, we'll beat him badly. But if by the same token, we need to raise up a few extra men in order to beat him. So we're going to have to send... We need some ships to send to pick up the men from over there. 67 ships will do just fine. Send them here. Hey, Phrase, you guys don't like us, so send us some troops. Anybody else got troops nearby here? Who's got some soldiers for us? How about Canada? You guys have any men? Yes, you do. Another 1,200. All right, this should be enough. Oh yeah, Stephen made a good suggestion. It didn't turn out to be the case, but he said if those are mercenaries, we could run them in circles and let him just run all his money out. Yes, we take care of our people. What? An heirloom? Oh, I could give him like my cool armor. That would be neat. But no, I'm going to give him money. All right. Everything moving in the direction it should be. Yeah, people are moving around. Whoa, where'd he go? Oh, he got on his ships. Well, that's not very smart. Wherever he goes, we will just attack his base. And that won't do him much good. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're on those ships there. What are they doing? Where are they thinking? Where do they think they're going? Well, I know where we're going. We're going to his base. Halissan needs education. Okay, well, she's got a little bit of talent for stewardship, and we always have that need, so yes. Good with numbers. Mercs and sellswords. What's the difference? Well, not much, really. Yes, it's true. All right, get in there, Freyman. We need you to help take this spot. And yes. TikTok. I don't know where those guys went. Where did those men... They sailed south? Where did that... What good does that do? Oh, are they going to sail all the way around the continent and attack Harrenhal? Is that what they're doing? I think that's what they might be doing. That's kind of silly. I suspect that's what's happening. And we are going to get a big head start. If that's what they're doing, it's not going to work. Because by the time they get over there, we're going to have their home half besieged. And it's not like we can't raise troops of our own. In fact, I'm going to raise our troops just in case that is what happens. And they'll be ready. In the meantime, yes. Okay, so what kind of a situation do we have here? They have 10,000. We have 10,000. They have 5,000. So we will exhaust this castle in 6.6% every 12 days. So it won't be quick, but it won't be slow either. In the meantime... Oh, yep, here they come. What goofballs. This is some Yara sailing to the Dreadfort stuff right here. Okay, we got one leader, we got another leader. What is going on with this strange arrangement of commanders here? Why is... All right, I'm pausing the game so I can rearrange this unit so that we don't have 9,000 men on the wing. And let's put... Yeah, okay. And we attack. This war will not be hard. Although it won't proceed unless I unpause it. Yes, okay. This is going to combine into one army, which makes them easier to control, although I doubt we'll even have to move them again. Yeah, I see people talking about the different ways this game can be played. It's really great in that sense. There are so many options you can play. As Stephen Stark is explaining, you can play a number of time periods. You can play the Blackfire Rebellions. You can play Robert's Rebellion. You can play the War of the Five Kings. You can play quite a few others. The Dance of the Dragons is another one. There's like quite a few others. Almost anything you can name, you can do. 34% is the war score, and we've sent these guys fleeing. We're going to pursue them, and we're going to see how the siege is doing. Hope everybody's still doing well. Keep drinking. Make yourself a new drink if you're out. Have a smoke, whatever it is you do to relax. It's Friday. You're with your fandom family. So have a good time. And of course, we're surrounded by wars, but fake fantasy wars here. We've advanced to the year 8061. Our income is still flowing. Our piety is coming in slowly. We're not really making a lot of progress on that. Looks like we have We have a child who lacks a guardian. Okay, this is a good opportunity to... Okay, this is a kid we're not going to teach ourselves because we stink at stewardship, and that's what her little bit of talent is. So we're going to give her to a guardian who is actually talented at stewardship, preferably a lord. Oh, Lyman, Lord of Stillfen. Now that is just exactly what the Ironborn Doctor ordered, the Maester ordered. Boom. Oh, that's our Hand of the King, too. So good to keep that relationship tight. Yeah, Rob says his internet glitched and didn't see what happened. Yes, exactly right. We tried to imprison him. We failed the near coin flip. It was 51% chance that we would imprison him. We lost that coin flip, and he rebelled. But at first, it looked like he had a really pathetic amount of soldiers. It turned out to be a little more than it at first looked like, but still nowhere near enough to challenge us. And we're just waiting out this siege now. He sailed all the way around to Harrenhal to attack us, and we had 3,000 men more than him. He thought he could be sneaky, but we sniffed out his plan. I had my men waiting for him. And this siege is all but over. Just a few more clicks here, or rather ticks of the timer. March 10th, 11th, 12th. Oh, we built that barracks in Harrenhal. That's going to increase our manpower. Next time we call up troops, we'll have a little bit more. And that enables us to build the next largest building in the building tree. Although we are not doing great on money. But we'll be solving that issue with some reaving once we take care of this. Come on, siege. We're almost there. I see Krieger Damerung says, I will play as Baelor Breakspear. That's fun. Yeah, you can play as Baelor Breakspear. Ah, Suzanne says she's having vodka. Excellent. I'll probably have something to drink after the stream. I'm not a very good drinker combined with streaming. Maybe we should try that sometime for fun. See how that actually goes. So close to the siege being over. Okay, there we go. 93%, so we have to beat him slightly more to end the war. But that will be... We could do that really quickly. Or actually, maybe he'll surrender now. There's a chance. Will you surrender? He will not. He really doesn't like us. He hates us so much, he's going to go to the bitter end. Well, it is going to be bitter. Drunk History of Westeros, that's right. That's right. Ashay did an episode of Drunk History of Drunk History. Not Drunk History of Westeros, but she was Drunk History of Westeros, but it was not our show. Hillard is fighting over... Who could he possibly be envious of? He's like nominated to be the crown prince here. Come on, kid. Doesn't seem so wise. Yeah, let's get rid of his... Oh, we got rid of his envious trait. Excellent. Excellente. No longer envious. That's not a very good lesson from the game, though. We beat envy out of him. Not so sure that's that's how parenting works. But it works in this game. Yeah, hey, anyone coming over from Azor A-Hype stream? Say hi to Kyle. I've lost my feelings for my lover. Well, she never gave us a kid anyway. That's all that matters in this game. How is this siege going? I would like to end this siege now. Because, as they say... Oh, what is this? While we've been sitting here drinking coffee and vodka and talking about our Fridays, and this army has returned to try to sneak up on me. Well, not sneaking up on me. It's besieging a neighboring territory of ours. Just thinking right under our noses without us paying attention. Well, we'll take care of that. And that should be enough to win this war once that battle is won, because we're so close. Okay, yes, reward. Give him his money. pay him his money. Maesters are most useful. Okay, yes. Tell me something I don't know. All right, that's that. We slaughtered another bunch of their men at very little cost to ourselves, and they must now surrender. Boom. And now we have that trial we talked about. Let him bend the knee or send him to the dungeon. Yeah, we're going to put him on trial. We're going to put him on trial for sure. He has no diplomacy. He's not going to be good at making his own case. But we need to go ahead and take care of... We will be merciful. We're not cruel. We'll let him have reasonable conditions before his trial. But we need to send these troops back home. So we're not paying upkeep on all these guys. Go home, men. Which button is it? I always forget. Oh, yeah, the red one. Always the red one. And these guys, too. And we can send the ships down once they get to port. Which will be in just a second. Spacebar to unpause. Spacebar pauses and unpauses the game. In case anyone didn't know, that's a very useful piece of information for logistics, the logistics of gaming. Okay, we got the war done with. Now we'll call this dude for trial. Oh, we can't do that yet. Oh, can we do that? No, it's not an option yet. We have to... Maybe we click on him directly. Yeah, here we go. Ransom, release, or execute. Can we really just execute him? A trial is not an option. So what is... How would this work? Fear by 10. It would increase fear, but there's no tyranny because we have just reason to do it. What do you guys think? This is interesting. Oh, hey, Helena. Helena von Lohenstein in the house. Yeah, I've got to decide whether to kill this guy or not. What a tough choice. I mean, he's the minuscule Kraken. I don't really want to kill the minuscule Kraken because his name is so cool. Maybe we can send him to the wall. I'm just going to keep him around. You know, I think we'll just keep him in prison for a little while and see what happens. I just like his presence because his name is so funny. And he can't really hurt me in prison. Idle council members. Unacceptable. Get to work, you. Okay, we're doing all this. No, we need more tax money. Yes, collect taxes. More tax money. Give it to us. And we want to improve diplomatic relations. Let's go ahead and work on those Freys. They're our least happy vassal. We could also send those guys outside of our realm. We can work on diplomatic relations with other realms, but we're not going to do that right now. So, okay, unpause. And yeah, I think it's going to be reaving time here. We just normally when we do the reaving, we take just our own men, because if you take another vassal's men, there's like a timer having their men raised, and they start to dislike you for having their men away for so long. So it's good to just do it on our own. So Helena asked what you're watching. You were watching a game while chatting with nerds. Exactly what you say in the chat there. This is our Crusader Kings 2 game stream. We're playing, of course, as you can recognize, this is Westeros. And this is the famous game Crusader Kings 2 modded for Game of Thrones. And it is really well done. The detail level is exceptional. And Shea and I have been playing this game off and on since, gosh, 2012 or 13 maybe? Yeah. And of course, we are having drinks, because that's what we do. Even though we are all nerds, it doesn't mean we don't party. Even though my definition of partying for the moment is coffee, I'll be getting my regular party on afterwards. All right, yes, let us do this now. As soon as the new year turns, it is November 27th, 28th, 29th. That will be 8062 will be the year of new raving. Oh, marital bliss. Well, isn't that nice? And I've gained the family person trait. That is very nice. The family person trait means that Spouse, dynasty, and same trait, opinion, all +5. And what is the opposite of family trait? Or family person? I don't know what that means. I know what like kind and cruel are opposites, and envious and generous, or charitable rather, are opposites. But I don't know what the opposite of family person is. Non-family person? That's strange. My mother Tanessa, the kind-hearted lady woman, can always rely on me for aid. I try to help out. Okay, yeah, family first, sure. Yes, that's who we are now. Lord Lamb is still Finn, or an apprentice feast. No, none of those are exciting to us. All right, yes, it is January, and it is time to go reaving. That is how we roll. Reave and roll. And we raise some ships up here. Where can we get some good ships? Ravella Volmark wants money. Or no, Kelly's Connington wants money. What? No, get out of here. Get out of here with your silly demanding of our money. Let's see. Where's our big supply? I forget where most of our ships are stored. Anyway, we'll find out. Let's see. Where are the ships? Okay, there are a bunch of ships. There's a bunch of ships, and I will grab them and send them over. Well, I don't need all of them. Just these group. Just this batch. This large group here. We will send right up the river. And the rest of them can sit down. We'll have to do some clicking. Click, click, click. Okay. Go, ships, go. Go, go, go. Pick up my guys. Oh, that's more ships than we need. 25. We only need 100 ships. Oh, okay. 110 is fine. We can't really be that precise. And we turn it into a looting army. Remember, you got to toggle the looter button if you're going to go reaving. Time to reave, folks. Put your reaving hats on. Oh, wait. There we go. Dressed like a proper reaver now. Wearing the proper gear. That's right. Okay. All right, folks. I'm pausing the game. Where do we go reaving? We're going to go outside of Westeros again. We could go to the Summer Islands. We could go to Slaver's Bay again. We could go north and go to like raid Bravos or Cohor. We could go up to Lorath. We could go far east again. We didn't actually ever go raid Ashai because we filled up. We could get really exotic and go raid Yee or something. we could loot Gagassos on the way. Okay, is that actually a thing? Is Gagassos lootable? Death Isle. Yeah, here's Isle of Toads. Here's Gagassos. Yeah, it doesn't even show up as a city. Isle of Tears. Does this show up as Gagassos? No, not really. Ruined Castle of Gagassos. Okay, we could pass it by, but there wouldn't be any money there. I see some votes for Yee. All right, then. Let's head to Yee. Get back over here. Click on us. Where are we? We're so small. I've zoomed out so big I can't see us anymore. All the way. Let's get moving. We're going to sail really far. We'll go ahead and hit the Jade Gates on our way. You know. Little reaving, little appetizer reaving. Oh, wait. Let's hit Karth. Yeah, let's go to Karth. Let's hit this tip. Which city is this? This isn't Karth. Karth is the one over here. This is Port Ejos. Okay. Well, it's about to be raided by us. That's what it is. Oh, actually, we definitely got to stop off here at New Gis on this little pathetically defended island. Oh, yeah. We got to click on the economy map here. That shows us where the money is. Remember, green means wealth. So, geez, this isn't so good after all. But this little spot here is this little green little sub-island. That's got some money. That's where we will start. That's right. This Greyjoy hat. It is starting to get cold in Atlanta. Although I think a lot of y'all would not consider this cold. I don't consider it cold. I guess what I should say is it's cooling off. It's not cold. It's just when you're used to when it's been 90 every day for forever and it goes down to 71, you definitely notice that. But yeah, 70 is nowhere even remotely near cold. All right, eat this, Giscari. Prince Hillard. Yeah, we don't want you being reckless. Patient is good. Patient is good. He is very talented, this boy. Boy, they sure aren't putting up much of a fight here, are they? How much we looting? We are getting... It's not, I don't see the number building here. Okay. We're getting... Looks like 2 point something per round here. Oh, we're done. Our reaving flag turned red, which means we have exhausted our reaving opportunities, and we return to the ships. And now, where is more green? What? A claimant to my titles, Dalton, is hiring men for an attack against me. Who is this guy? Dalton Hoare. Oh, he's of the family. But he worships the Valyrian gods. How about that? He has a son named Stefar Hoare. And he has a sibling named Devon Dondarrion, who is his sworn shield. So this guy is a... Interesting. Oh, he is a descendant. He is a grandson of Aeron the Black, too. How about that? Well, that's very interesting. He might actually have some chance of getting a little bit of a thing going. But he's a drunkard, huh? He's a selfish drunk. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm not too worried, though. All right, next stop here. Wait, we're not moving. I haven't actually grabbed the ships. So here we go. All right. Hold your horses. Hold your long ships. We're coming over here to this spot, which is Vehar. Yeah, I don't know this spot too well. Nobody does. And then we're gonna go to Karth, and then we're gonna go to Ashai, and we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna do some, or Yeti rather, Yeti and Ashai, if we have room in our ships after all that for the loot, the great loot that we get. So Dalton is going to attack us around, it says 80-64 in October. So we got 2 years. That's not bad. I'm not sure how worried we should even be about that. Oh, Sibel's pregnant with us. She must be with us. I guess it happened last time, too. All right, we have a very fertile reed wife. What is going on in the chat? People are having very interesting chats here that I'm missing. I gotta keep up. Okay, people are talking about nerds getting attractive over time. That's a good topic. Okay. Yes. One of our bodyguards wants a spouse. Okay. You know, it would be nice to help her out, but I don't really. This is kind of a hassle. I'll go ahead and marry as you please. I don't think there's a big advantage to be gained there. Go, men, go! And the raiding come. The wall is under assault, and the Night's Watch is hard-pressed to defend it. Oh, is he a Dornish one? Yeah. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can't really ride north at dawn because of... We'll say we'll join, but we're not going to. We'll do the old Walder Frey thing. Yes, we'll be there, and then we won't be there because we're half a world away. How could we do that? I have this habit of looking over to my right at the chat window like you guys are over there, even though the camera is right in front of me. Yeah, you know. Okay, guys. Raid. What are we getting here? What's the loot this time? Oh, it's getting cold. Winter is coming. Okay, there wasn't a whole lot of loot to be gained there, but we got some decent loot. Ah, Quado is ready to be educated. Quado has diplomat and courtliness written all over him. He has 3 diplomacy and 3 intrigue already, and that's what court education does for him. Hi there, Daisy says she's catching up on our old videos. Oh, hi there, Painkiller Jane. Yes, it is a large amount of old videos we have. That's true. And we've taken some down, too, for being so far out of date. But I think they go back to 2013, 14. But not many of them go back that far. We got rid of a lot of the ones that were that old. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to go to Karth. That's okay. We'll just raid down here again. Just same difference. These spots were really nice. They're very green. They're bright green. That means lots of money. Tax income 100. Jeez. 4 money every 4 days. Wow. That's really high. Usually it's like in the high 2s or low 3s. That's considered good if it's that high. Oh yeah, I turned the speed up, by the way. That's why we're moving a little faster. The speed, you can have speed 1 through 5 and as well as pause. Oh, cool. We got a new kid. It's a daughter. She doesn't have any special traits. We need a name. Okay, another H name, of course. Okay. Well, we'll go. We're going with, in honor of Helena Make Mordor Great Again, appearing in our stream. We have Helena Hoare now. Our daughter, Princess Helena of the Iron Rivers, exists now. Look at them calling up their 888 men, 89 men rather, to fight our 9,900. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, it's the war beyond the wall. We don't care about that. We said we're helping, but we're not. And we go there, and we go there. We're going to raid the Isle of Elephants again. They're getting really sick of us. They're like, who are these guys that live so far away that keep attacking us? And how much money do we have? The fleet is carrying 144 out of 550. So we have plenty of room to carry more loot. Oh, we have Gemma in the house. Hey, Secrets of the Citadel is here, everybody. Say hey. We got another YouTube star here with us. That's very cool. And oh, goody. We get to do a little fighting. Finally. Who is this guy that wants to fight us? A dude who has dactyl webbing. He is a good commander, but is he a good hand-to-hand fighter? No, he is not. And are we, though? We're a little better than him. Okay, well, here we go. Here goes some risk. Yeah, we got him. We're an honorable guy. He yielded. We'll take him as a hostage. We won't kill him. Cool. We win a fight. Excellent. I wasn't sure how well we'd handle that. We're not that great of a warrior, really. But, you know, we are Ironborn, so we can't back down from a fight. I'm not really looking to get into too many hand-to-hand fights with this character, though. He's not so exciting at that. Oh, we got a children lacking... Oh, Quado needs a guardian. And he is shown, with all this talent of his diplomacy and intrigue, we're going to find him a nice guardian who has similar traits. As usual, we prefer a lord. We emphasize diplomacy over intrigue, but we look for both. Bellos, Lord of Wayfarer's Rest, has no intrigue skill whatsoever. Torma is our Relorist worshiper here. Look at this dude's hair. Dumese. Holy crap. I don't see a great option here that doesn't have something wrong with them. In fact, we might be the best choice ourselves. I'm gonna tutor. We're gonna be Quado's tutor ourselves. Yeah. See lots of love from our chatters for Secrets of the Citadel. Much deserved. Excellent, everybody. It's one of the great facets of our community that all of us creators, for the most part, get along really, really well. And we are very uncompetitive. We help each other. We give each other ideas, and we work together and just chat like buddies, because we are buddies. That is what's up. Now we head to Yi. Yeah. All right. We'll start here, I think, with our reaving. I think this is the first spot, the green spot, Yin. This is where we might actually face some real resistance. They might be able to call up some armies and attack. We have to beat a hasty retreat, but we will see what we see. We still have most of our... Oops. Doesn't help if I have game paused. I'm going to slow the game back down slightly, back to speed 2, because I am a little wary of raiding a new territory that supposedly should have decent military power. We will see about that. As usual, we'll take this stream to probably around 8:30. And so we got well over an hour. We got about an hour, a little more than an hour still, so plenty of time for hanging out and fun. Time to have... Holy heck! That is a... Whoa. That is a huge army. But it's not heading towards us, is it? It's heading towards Kyuzushan. There must be some sort of civil war going on here, some sort of war. Because we would obviously not be able to take that army. But it's not coming for us. So we'll continue what's up. Okay, Steven Stark says, rename Great Wick to Pretty Good Wick. And guess what, folks? If you're going to send me money to do that, I'm going to do it. Because that's hilarious. And that's super chat. So that is sending me money. And yes, that's... and I love a pun, too. So we're at Great Wick. Here we go. Can we wait? We can't rename the island, can we? We can only rename like the... Or maybe we can. Can we rename... Hi, Lord. Yes, we can. Hi, Lord. Good call, Steven. Pretty good, Wick. Any other paid suggestions to rename, I will gladly take. We could eventually have an entirely renamed world. People would be so confused. Like, why is Winterfell named Winterhell? Oh, because of Hot Pie. That's why. Okay, back to our siege. Okay, wait. Elena says rename Banefort to Durin's Bane. Okay, then. Onward. Banefort. The Banefort. Wait, the Banefort. Which one's the Banefort? That's in... Oh, yeah, that's in the west. Right, that's right up here. Right here, Banefort. Yeah. Brain fart. Couldn't remember where Banefort was for 3 seconds. Nope, not the Kingdom of the Rock. Banefort, back here. This title. Clicked on the wrong one. Oh, no, I can't rename that one. No! Oh, it's right, because it's not, I don't own it. I can only rename my own territories. Urgh. Dang it. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, there is a way to do it, I think. I just have to, I'd have to exit the game and come back in. So I can do that, but I can't do it right now. Oh, well. You can ask me to rename a different one for now, and I'll do that. I'll still give you that one later. You want me to rename, I can rename Harrenhal even. Anything in the Riverlands or the Iron Islands, but nope. Can't rename Banefort. I'll have to conquer the Banefort. That'll be a new goal. Conquer Banefort so we can rename it. Yeah, Banefort belongs to the Black Hood. Well, he did at one point. I'm not sure if that's still who has it. That's who founded it. Yeah, Morgoth of the Black Hood. That's right. That's the reference here, folks. This was a Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones crossover here, in case you missed it. The Banefort was originally founded by Morgoth, who was supposedly a necromancer. That is a reference to Lord of the Rings. Morgoth was the precursor to Sauron. I'm simplifying, but that's if you already know Lord of the Rings, you don't need me to explain it. If not, that will suffice for an explanation for now. George R. R. Martin giving a nod to the master J.R.R. Tolkien. One of many nods. That's not the only one, but that's one of the more out there, like, you know, more obvious, straightforward ones. Did I see another suggestion? There might be an admin control. I don't know how to use... I know how to get into the admin panel but I don't know how to use it to rename things. If someone can tell me, then I'll do it real quick. But we'll let that wait for now. I definitely know the other way to do it. Once we're out of the game, I can take over as that lord, rename it, and then exit the game and come back to me. But I don't want to interrupt the stream just for that. We'll do that later. All right, so the reaving continues. And are they coming for us yet? No, they're still heading north. They are not coming for us. We are still reaving happily. 4.4! Glorious amounts of loot. And we are not even quite halfway filled here in our loot pile. Our loot crate. Krieger Damerung says, when I play during the Dance of the Dragons, I shall rename Kristen Cole from Kingsmaker. From Cutthroat. Ha, nice. That sounds about right. Yes, he did cut the throat of Beesbury, didn't he? Albert Lopez says, God's Eye could be the Whispering Eye. That's pretty cool. Dumesse? Who is this guy? Oh, this guy, the dude with the crazy-ass beard. He converted to the Drowned God religion. Well, with that beard like that, I would hope so, because that looks like what an old Ironborn should look like. Okay, we've exhausted the reaving here. So now to go farther, we'll head right over here and then raid Southern Lang. We'll go to Turani. Oh, no we won't. Look at the size of that army there. We will go to Northern Lang and run away if they come close. Bye-bye, Helena. We'll see you next time. Great to see you. Do any gods exist? Quado says. Well, of course they do. But we don't want you to be a zealot. So we'll just say, let me tell you all about them. What are our chances? 90% he becomes zealous. Yeesh. We don't want that. Okay. Ooh, we made him humble, though. That's cool. Humble is a good skill. It's very good it helps diplomacy. People like it. But we're not invading Lang at all. They're well defended. So we're going to Jinki here, which I believe is a Scooby-Doo reference, right? Jinkies. Oh, this guy's coming for us. We're going to have to leave. We can't reave here. You can't go home. You have to go home. You can't reave here. We don't have to go home, but we can't reave here. Indeed. The Scoobies, the mystery machine is on its way to stop us, so we'll have to flee. All right, well, we'll head to Ashai instead. Oh, they caught us! Oh, my goodness, they moved fast. That was really fast. That's not good. Oh, this guy's bad at fighting. All right, well, prepare to die, moo scum. How do I know this guy's name? Ooh, get back your grace. I'll handle this. Asha Rivers is going to fight for us? Well, she is better, and it is her job, so, you know. Oh, no. She died. And now he comes. Well. Yeah. She wore him down. But we cannot let him live. He killed our bodyguard. We have to kill him. That's just how it is. Yeah. Valar Morghulis, indeed. Revenge, right? Yeah. Victory moral. Oh, 20% morale boost. We might actually win. No, we're not going to win. We're still running away. But we didn't, considering the battle, losing 900 men out of that. Oh, hello, Thomas Pappas. Thank you for the super chat. And this is Captain Hema Helminth, for those who don't know. Father of Shepard. Heir to the Whispering Children. And Quado Cox, learning the art of swordsmanship. Very good, very good. All right, so we have been forced to run away, but that's not really a big deal. It didn't hurt us, and we actually got prestige in the deal because we slew a famous commander. And although it did cost us our cool bodyguard Asha Rivers, that's unfortunate, but you know, what are you going to do? That is, such is the way of the Ironborn. Now to raid Ashai. That is going to be fun, I think. Maybe we'll get into a fight with some masked dude. I wish you good fortune in the streams to come. Well, thank you. Steven Stark says, revenge is a fish best served twice. Oh, gross. Is that a get sick on the fish? Quado Cox hey, Quado is in the house. He just got the poor fighter skill, which, doesn't sound all that appealing, but it's great when it's a great thing for a 6-year-old to already have the poor fighter skill. And it's a scale. You go from poor fighter to, I think, trained fighter to, I don't remember. The highest level is formidable, I believe. I think there's 5 levels, maybe 4. I think there was either 4 in the additive 5th, or there was 3 in the additive 4th. I forget. But anyway, he's on the track, which is great because getting on track that early, age 6, is very cool. And of course, you already have 5 diplomacy and 5 intrigue. So those who don't know, Quado Cox is the one that Q Cox here is the one who paid for the name of Prince Quado here, and it was really funny. We had a good time with that last stream. Again, reminder: sign up for join Twitch or follow us on Twitch because all future Crusader King streams will be there. That's the slightly annoying news, but the good news is moving to Twitch means we will be having more of these streams. I think we're going to do them roughly every 2 weeks, and that obviously is a lot more often than doing them during release week because it's our release schedule has been, it used to be about once a month for scripted episodes, but it's gotten a little bit longer. I'd say it's more like 5 to 6 weeks now, a lot of times, and so that means we only do one stream every 6 weeks. Why? These takes no preparation. It's a cool time for us to hang out. Fridays are a fun time for them, but we don't want to clutter our YouTube feed with just a bunch of game streams because, well, it's pretty clear why we wouldn't want to do that. We want to keep our main content shining through, but we want to do both. So this is the way to do that. Okay, yeah, sure. Stop rating the reach, you guys. We're trying to play nice for now. We're trying to play nice until we're ready to go kick some butt. We're just playing nice just to lull them into a sense of security, right? That's what we're doing. All right, decent loot coming out of Ashai, 2659. Wonder how long that'll come. We're still not to the halfway point on the amount of loot we can carry, so we'll be doing some more reaving on the way home. This has been a pretty interesting trait. Yeah, there's more spots for us to raid. Where more green? Where can we go to other green spots? Maybe back... Oh, yeah, we never did do Karth. So we'll come back up here and go to Asabad. And then we'll do this island, whatever this is called. Kal? Yeah, and then Karth itself. And that will be... That'll probably get us pretty close to... Oh, shoot. The lack of food in Ashai is causing us to lose men while we sit here besieging. I wasn't paying attention. I should have noticed that. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. For the most part, we don't need these men to do much fighting. We're just doing our reaving. Okay, we're heading over to Asabad. Yes, we will adopt the Marshal's ideas. He's a good Marshal. And what do we know? We're way over on the other side of the world. What do we know about the current situation? Time for another drink. Yeah, everybody, please hit the like button on the streams. Trying to get the word out, and we want to see... we want to expose more people to this game because it's just so much fun, and I think a lot of people aren't even aware that it exists. And you know, it gives you some really strong immersion in Westeros. You know, it doesn't immerse you in the characters that we've all come to love. Although you can play in those time frames. You can play during the War of the Five Kings. You could be Euron Greyjoy. You could be Robb Stark. You could try to win the War of the Five Kings as Robb. You could try to win Robert's Rebellion as Rhaegar. So you got a lot of cool, fun options. So you do kind of get immersed that way. You kind of create your own storyline. But the dynasty stuff, the intrigue, the war, just the feel, having all the detail. It's really nice that the details are so well done because that, to me, helps with the consistency. I fall out of immersion when things aren't done well. You know, when they're sloppy with the details. But this game is the opposite of that. It's very, very tight on the details. It's not perfect, of course. No one could possibly keep all the details of Song of Ice and Fire in a game like this and have them be perfect. But I am surprised by how close to perfect it is. Okay, so Hillard is looking a little is looking a little cynical. That's fine. Cynicism is 13 intrigue at age 12. Hillard is turning into a schemer. Very interesting, and he's a patient schemer. Also very interesting. Okay, we have made it to our destination here with our men. We will go ahead and attack this spot. We got to keep an eye out. This is another spot to be careful at. It's easy to raid islands. That's the thing about raiding islands, is because they can't send help. But when you raid the mainland, you got to pay attention to what armies are around you in case they're coming for you. Like as we saw, we got nabbed down there by that YT general, even though it worked out, wasn't so bad. Okay, mediocre loot here, but good enough. 2.4 every 4 days. Part of the reason it's a little slower is because we have fewer men, I think. But we'll be filling up our boat with more treasure. We're past the 300 mark here, up to 310. Make the Iron Throne great again. Thank you for the super chat, Quentin Cox, who is, of course, the, shall we say, sponsor of Quado Cox, possible future Iron King. As I remind you all, this is not a eldest son inherits situation, which I forgot at the beginning of the stream briefly. We are in an elective monarchy situation, which means our vassals vote. We get a vote as well. Our vassals vote for who the heir is. Right now, the heir to the throne is this guy, Harlan Hoare, who we're not so happy with, or we don't want him to be the heir, but we want Hillard to get nominations. Whoa, Harwin is in jail. Oh yeah, the minuscule Kraken. He's voting for himself. It's funny. That's very funny. So right now our cousin is the popular guy, but we want to get Hillard to take that spot. Becoming an adult, which is imminent. He's 13. Will help us with that. November ticking away. A small army nearby. Nothing to worry about. Oh, there's a big army up there, but it's not coming for us. Oh, no, it is. It's moving, but it's not coming for us. It's going to Biasabad. So, okay, well, that's none of our concern. We will continue to raid. This will be more infrastructure for us. Wait, it's coming for us now. Now we flee. Now we run. He changed his mind. And we filled up on treasure anyway. Are we going to escape in time? Probably. Yes, we did indeed. Now to call. To qual, or whatever. Probably call. Like Karth. Call? Can I make the minuscule Kraken my court dwarf? Chixelu Brob asks. That is a fantastic question. I think I can. You very rarely have the option. You always have this group of titles you can grant, like bonus titles. And I always forget where that menu is. It's right here. And it's you almost never have a choice for the court jester. You almost never have a valid choice. No valid candidates. Oh, but because he's not at my court. He's a vassal. That's too bad. maybe because he was in prison, we thought we had a chance here, but apparently not. Looks like I need to name some more. It looks like I have some empty titles here, though. I can't name him Jester either, can I? Oh, I can! I can name him my court jester! Yeah, take that, you. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. Wouldn't let me do it. Okay, oh well. Just didn't show up. Oh, well, oh no, it did show up. No, it didn't. I thought maybe because the game was paused. Oh well, didn't work. It's Captain Hema Hellman coming through with the $9.99 super chat. We are now renaming Harrenhal to Hema Hall. Oh boy, that is a good one. I like that. I love a good pun name. Oh, not Kingdom of the Iron Rivers. We need the High Lordship of Harrenhal. Where'd it go? There it is. High Lordship of Harrenhal. Okay, Hema Hall it is. Hema, oops, not two L's. What am I doing? Hema Hall. It is done. Hamahall it is. Imagine that. Imagine the logistics of this. We just sent a message. We're out here a world away, and we're like, hey, we're gonna send a little messenger ship back to home. Tell them to rename everything. Have it done before we get back. Like, what a weird message to receive. They're like, the king wants us to rename Harrenhal while he's gone. Is this a legitimate message? What is he? What kind of strange substances is he imbibing over there in the other side of the world? How long did he spend in Ashai exactly? Okay, so what kind of loot are we going to take here? Oh, I got to unpause the game to resolve that. What else do we have? I'm going to make sure we're... Oh, yeah, I still have some more commander titles to issue. That's right. I got distracted with this dwarf business and this Hamahall business. Oh, we have no High Almoner. We got to appoint a High Almoner. We'll go with Medgar to get him into the green. And we have more commanders to name. We can name three new commanders. We'll go with... Wow, he's good. He's really good. We'll take him. He's ambidextrous, too, that guy. And Dagon, Lord of Blue Fork. Cool. He's a 16-year-old, a cod, though all men do despise them. Though this guy's has reasonable commanding skills at 12. So we'll go ahead and pick him. And we got one more slot. We'll pick this Lord, who's also the equivalent. He is also has a 12. Cool. Well, that's taken care of. Let's see. How's our council doing here? Everybody okay? Everybody's got their jobs. I don't think we need to change anything here. All right, back to the reaving. Yes, fine. Stop the reaving. Okay, sorry. Why don't my people just raid outside of Westeros like we're doing? It's not. Look how easy it is. Getting all this money. So Thomas Pappas with another $9.99 super chat suggesting the Stepstone Islands to the Shepstone Islands. Yes, I will override that when I rename the Bane Fort to for Helena. I will also rename the Stepstones for Shepherd. That's great. What is this? This past month, your Bannerman Lord Dagon Cod has been organizing a reaving. Oh, he's going to do a reaving. Cool. Very good. Who's going with him? Elenus Cod, Lord Dagon of Blue Fork, and Esgrid Cod. Okay, Cods, go on. Go on with your bad selves. Bubba Husky, super chat of 666. I use picture of this game in MS Paint to make maps for blogs. Well, it's the least CK2 can do after temporarily ruining my life. That is a new one. I have not heard that, but that is very cool. Thanks for that, Bubba. That's really cool. That's very useful, actually. That's a good point. Like, you can do... Yeah, that makes sense. Screen caps from this game, you could do things with that. There's definitely a lot of relevant things you could do with that. And with throwing MS Paint into the mix, just opens it up wide. What kind of money are we getting here? We got a little, only 2.09, but money is money. And we are slowly building our way towards our a nice full holds of loot. Thanks, Thomas. If you're heading out, we'll see you next time. Appreciate it. We'll get that renamed to the Shepstones. That's a good one. Shepstones. I should have thought of that. Okay, that raid is done. The cross the what do we call it? The axe and the torch have turned red, which means the reaving is done. I don't think we can go family first. I don't think we can go up here because of these guys. Oh, darn. They're mad at each other. Well, we'll let this guy arrive in Jade Point, and then we'll come up here. That way it'll take forever for him to march back, and we'll have time to do some reaving before they can come attack us. And, yeah. Yeah, so if anyone needs instructions on how to set this mod up, You can probably, people here in the chat will help you, but as you can also send us an email at westeroshistory@gmail.com, and I will send those instructions to you. It's fairly straightforward, but it is not intuitive. So you might need a little bit of a piece of info from us to get over that hump. But there's also forums that explain that to you. We're related to her, and she wants to have in game terms, I definitely don't mind. More kids is fun. What is our deal? How distantly related are we? Oh, this is Homer's daughter. Wait a minute. How closely? Yeah, we're cousins. All right. Well, in terms of Westeros, all right, whatever. It's not appropriate, but we're gonna do it anyway. A good tumble. That's what they call it. It's good to be the Iron King. We'll see if she gets pregnant. Oh, yeah. Pangiller Jane suggests we conquer all the islands surrounding Westeros. That's an interesting idea. Okay, so I like this idea. Maybe we could start simply with either Fair Isle or Bear Island, because those are the nearest islands that aren't ours. Let's finish this little bit of. Holy crap! We're getting 6 money every 4. That's way the highest I've ever seen. Karth is rich AF. Jeez. Wow. Quado. No, we do not want Quado to be gluttonous. We want him to be moderate. Be moderate, you. Oh, good. That worked. It worked. Oh, he became temperate. That was a complete flip. Excellent. Boy, look at Quado. He is a very fine child. Now, they are coming to get us from Jade Point, but they have a long march to... Okay, pause. They're going to get here on June 4th. Okay, that's pretty soon. So we got to get the F out of here. We will escape a good 4 days ahead of them. So, oh, and we're done looting anyway. And we're gone. See ya. All right. Where should we raid on the way home? Yep. Not appropriate is what makes it fun. That is a true statement. Let's go ahead and swing through Slaver's Bay on our way home, shall we? And it'd be great if that woman, if Princess Jarella's hair were naturally green and not dyed, and we could have some little green-haired babies. Here we go to Slaver's Bay. There's some nice green spots here. I have 3 guesses as to what the 3 green spots are since the table. I wonder if it's Meereen, Yunkai, and Astapor. Yes, it is. Oh boy, there's a large army sitting in Yunkai right now. So we will not go near that one. We'll go down here to Astapor and go there first. And see how much money we can get here. What's the loot like in Astapor? 3.2. Very solid, very solid. It's no Karth, but they can't all be Karth. Winter ending. That was not a terribly long winter, so that's cool. How's our boat doing? 423, so we're getting up there. We're into our final 25% of space here, roughly. I'm going to speed it back up a little because it doesn't look like we're in any danger. I got my pause button thumb down or finger ready on the pause button. Oh, they sallied forth and gave us a little trouble, but no worries. All right. Here we go. To leave Astapor, we got our money there. Oh, look at that. Our prestige is at 934. I had kind of been neglecting to pay attention to that, but it has risen nearly to the point where we're going to establish our goal. Yes, we always reward our lords when they want stuff, especially because we're out here making mad money. We can afford it. We really value our relationships with our lords. Idle council members. Pause the game real quick and fix that. Our master at arms. Now is when we want to change this to train children. Before we had to train troops, which increases the levy reinforcement rate and the levy size, as you can see here. But instead, we want trained children because our children, we have, well, 2 really, potentially more, but at least 2 children who would get a large benefit, a potentially large benefit from this, including Quado and Hillard. So now our Master at Arms is engaged in teaching, private tutoring those kids of ours instead of doing troop training programs. So that is cool. We're worrying about our heirs right now. Ah, Prince Hillard is becoming a family man. That's good, considering the size of our family. But boy, charitable is a really good trait, and so is humble. Well, humble's pretty good. Charitable's really good. +3 diplomacy is awesome. I would rather have him be charitable, even though we are a family person, and that is actually. Are we? Oh yeah, we're both. I was going to say role-playing would demand that we teach him to be what we are, but we're both, so we'll be charitable. We'll go with charitable. We'll go with the one that's better for the game purposes. And now to leave Astapor. Where did that big army in Yunkai go? Should we risk heading here for a second and seeing if we can snatch a little bit of the Yunkai money? So far, so good. I don't see... This territory is really called No Man's Land? The one right north of us. That's funny. So, oh, that was a quick raid. Boy, we finished that off really quickly. They ran out of loot for us to grab quickly. Okay, then. What about Marine? Can we go to Marine? Let's go to Borash over here. I'm a little concerned with this army sitting here that will make them a hostile by landing there. Yeah, that Yitish army was hanging around here. They just got on and then got off. They're just... I don't know what their deal is. You never know. There's no computer game ever has really amazing AI with decisions like these I've ever seen. But some are better than others for sure. This one's decent enough. But it often makes really weird attacks. And, it's not perfect. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have a Jose Aeron. Good brother. You want to come join us? 20! Marshall! Hell yeah, except we need people like you. Hell yeah. 20 commander. That is really good. Good brother indeed. Let's get him in the commander slot. Do we have one? Yeah, we have exactly 1 slot open, and he is getting it. He's only 18 too. Man. He's been drowned too? Wow, yeah, excellent. He's been through it. A real fighter. A real commander. A real Ironborn. What are we getting out of Borash here? 1.9. Okay, that'll do. How much do we have now? We got to be getting pretty close to full. Oh yeah, we have less than 50 left. Okay, we'll probably go to one more spot after here, and then the reaving is done, and we'll have time to do some other stuff because game stream can go till about 8:30, and we haven't gotten that far. Lord Torrance Blackwood has usurped the title High Lords of Blackwood from Lord Garrett. Okay, so I guess these... Oh, he got his own... The Blackwood got the High Lordship of Blackwood back. Well, I guess that's okay. It seems like things are being put where they should be. All right, let's raid Velos here. The Pink Marble of Velos. One of the few places that had, I should say, because it's gone. Now she wants to get married after having an affair with me. Okay, well, that's cool. It's kind of awkward though. No, I will not grant you permission. It's not gonna let you get married. You have to stick with me and be my lover. Yeah, actually, that is what I want. Sorry, she's still gonna like me. You can't get married yet. What a mean man I am. How greedy. Okay, what do we have here? We got that victory. What? As your men return from looting the holding, this isn't recognized. I don't recognize this message. One of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched into the handle, followed by the number 2. What? It's a +2 as an axe +2. What is this, D&D? Still, that's awesome. We got, I mean, it's not Valyrian steel, but a +2 axe? Hell yeah. That's really cool. And a very rare thing. I remember I think we had like a +1 sword a while ago. Maybe that was a different campaign. Because we definitely had armor before, and we lost that because of succession issues. But heck yeah. That is very cool. Prince Quado is up for something. What's going on here? Oh, well, you are not going to be shy, Quado. We cannot have that. Get you gregarious. Oh, he did get it. Oh. That is awesome. Gregarious is +2 diplomacy. 8 diplomacy at age 8 is extremely good. Loot, loot, loot. We're about to be full. We're about to have 550. Yep. Oh, it's done. Okay, that's close enough. We're at 537. We're headed back to Harrenhal with our huge amount of loot. We have the 260 in our treasury and 537 in our boat. Talk about getting it done. Oh wait, why do I want to go there? Ignore my wife, visit my lover. Oh geez. My wife is important, so we will stay with my wife. Yeah. We don't want our wife to hate us. Wait, why am I going up there? Let's go up here. Yeah. Yeah, we do. I'm glad we don't have to unland it. Oh, Prince Hodor needs land. What? Oh, he actually managed to get a 2 marshal. Oh, we just got declared war on. Heh. Many prominent Crannogman landholders have raised an army of peasants. That doesn't quite sound right, does it? Many prominent Crannogman landholders. I don't know about that. Raise an army of peasants. An army of... Is it an army of frogs? Okay, how large is this army? They seek to restore an independent Crannogman realm. Ooh. Husband and wife. Yes, right about us. Sure. Pause the game while we check out this threat. And we got to return our map to the realms map. Where is this supposed Crannogman threat? Where is it? I do not see it. Hello, Crannogman threat. Where are you? It's vanished like the Crannogman themselves. It just went into the swamp and vanished. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, they're independent. Where is their army? Levy size, tax income. Oh, cool. It actually increases our tax income. Nice. Just bringing in money. And we have boosted the economy. Okay, so that didn't help. Our diplomacy had a little setback there, but no big deal. Set our armies down. Very well done, men. You have been excellent raiders. Good ironborning. All right, let's see. All right, let me let the year turn to 8067, and then we'll take a little review here and check this stuff out. So it wants us to give land to Hodor, and it's costing us prestige that we don't. But giving land to Hodor is kind of lame, and I don't particularly want to give land to Hodor. We could give him a little title, like the castle of one of the little miniature castles here. So he'd have something. I think we won't, though, because we might want to give. We're going to end up giving one of those to. Those minor titles will be better suited to give to our 2 more promising sons, either of whom could. Whoops, not him. That's not a son of ours. Who could become, candidates. We want to improve their candidacy to become our heir. He is looking really good. 18 intrigue from Prince Hillard. Oh, he got his. Oh wow, he hit the intricate web weaver skill when he turned 15. Ooh, that's really good. I would very much enjoy playing this character. We could be like a Littlefinger Ironborn character with this guy. This guy's got diplomacy and intrigue, and he's not a pushover as a fighter either. And he's only 15, so that's going to improve most likely. He's not really a Littlefinger. He's charitable and patient, and he doesn't have any creepy crushes on young girls that we know of. He's 15. He can't. He probably wouldn't be weird if he had a crush on 12-year-old. Yeah, we could marry him off to a female title holder too. That's true. Oh, Hodor. Yeah, we could. Are you talking about Hodor, Painkiller Jane, with that suggestion? See ya, Bubba. Says he's off to play trivia. See you next time. Thanks for the super chat. We'll see you next time. Yeah, so I want to review this here as well. Oh, we have another Sworn Shield spot open. Let's take care of that real quick. That's an easy one. That's a quick one. Oh, yeah, Master of the Horse spot is open too. Who should we give that to? Oh, this Blackwood Lord's getting pretty powerful, and he is not a big fan of us. Let's try to repair that damage slightly. And bodyguard. Oh, I see. She's saying getting him out of the line of succession that way. Yeah. Well, he's not really in the line of succession because we have elective monarchy, but well, that's not true. Okay, this is where the game, and not just the game, but just the way all these titles pass down gets confusing. And I realize that I've been maybe not stating this very clearly. Okay, the Kingdom of the Iron Islands is elective. The Lordship of Harrenhal, the Lordship of Kingspire Tower, the Lordship of Widow's Tower, my landed titles will pass to Hodor, because those do pass to my eldest son. So that's the problem here. The crown will pass via this elective system, but not the Lordship of Harrenhal. Right? So that is important. That is an important distinction. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Hodor is the heir to... Let me double check all this. Hodor is the heir to all of my titles except the kingdom, if I have that right. Yes, heir to Kingdom of the Trident, High Lordship of Harrenhal, High Lordship of the Neck, Lordship of Harrenhal, and Lordship of Silverreed. So, yeah, I forgot. I didn't even think about it that way. The Kingdom of the Iron Islands and the Kingdom of the Trident are two different crowns. So, right now, everything passes to him except the elective succession King of the Iron Islands. So, that is a bit of an issue. So, yes, if we marry him matrilineally to a woman of standing, then we can get rid of this problem. Potentially get rid of this problem. Could we marry her to Jorella? Would that work? I don't think that would work. She's already in our family, so that wouldn't work. We need to marry to a different family. Let's go outside the realm with this. Much more options. It's not giving us all these other options. Huh. Let me close this. Try that again. Oh, that's because I had two windows open. This is the outside marriage. It's only giving us these other Ironborn titles. It's only giving us other Drowned God Worshipper type potentials for titles, for marriages. Can we go? Oh, we got to do the betrothal thing. Oh wait, that's what I got to do. I got to click outside this. No, it's not giving me that choice either. Not giving us the choices. There's no other ladies. I wanted to try to marry her to a title holder. There aren't any, but I can just marry her to. What are the best choices here? Is a betrothal giving me different options? Winifred Botley. Oh yeah, right. Good suggestion by Rob. I forgot about the character searcher down here. Down here, this is the character. Find characters in the bottom right. Yes, let us find marriageable women. Married, no. Ruler, yes. Gender, woman. And that is it. She's the only one, huh? Wow, she is really good. 26 diplomacy. Holy crap. She is a river man. She's in... What? Oh, yeah, search all. We could marry her outside of the realm. Good call. Carthede. That'd be a nice way to make amends for our rating. We'll send you a son. We'll send you our not-so-good son. What about Lady Amore of B-Town in the west? No, let's go even farther out. Someone really far away. Then the title really can't get claimed. Let's send them to the Mountain Clans. That'd be fun. You know, let's go Shadowbinder. Let's send them to Ashai. Nope, not an option. Oh, that's a Shadowbinder. Of course, you can't marry a Shadowbinder, probably. Arranged marriage? No. Arranged betrothal? Can I arrange a betrothal here? Yeah. Will you do it? Matrilineal? Will you? Oh, this is that lady of B-Town. Yeah, it's not letting... Let's see here. Oh, darn. So many ways to do this. Yeah. We have all... We have women. We have unmarried. I think that's the only... Yeah, any... Married? No. I'm making sure I didn't miss any of these things here. Okay. We want... Can we do... I kind of want to do the... Oh, to Mir. That'd be cool. Or to Yeti. Let's see. Nope, it's not even letting me... That's not an option either. Arranged betrothal? She won't do it. Arranged married? Nope, none of these are options. Here's one. Will this one work? Shashi. Marry a Shashi? Would this marriage happen? There we go. Matrilineal. What is my... I'm not going to lose 400 here. He's going to lose 400. Yeah. Oh, no, it won't work. It still won't let us do it. Dang. Okay. Well, keep looking. I guess we just got to go with this. We might have to try... Well, maybe this one will work. Try one of these mountain clans. Will this one work? Oops. What? Why is it... This is like being buggy. It's not showing me my choices. There's no way. It's just showing the bride. Okay, well, I guess it's just not an option either. Well, dang. I guess maybe we do have to pick within inside the realm. I can't... It's not letting us choose any of these other options. Huh. Well, let's go with maybe this Gulltown woman here. Will you marry Prince Hodor matrilineally? Yes. Okay. See how that goes. All right, that took a minute, but we should be... Hopefully that resolves that problem. That's a pretty big problem hanging over our heads that we may have now dealt with. And of course, that's just a betrothal. They're not going to get married for a couple of years still. What? My wife is called Iron Queen Sybil the Fat? All right, then. Maybe we're drifting farther apart than I thought. No, I don't care about that. She does have the gluttonous trait. It's kind of hard to picture like a really fat Kranich woman. They seem small in my head. How is Helena doing here? She's coming along. She's 3 years old, picking up some traits. Quado is looking tight still. Halisan, we haven't looked at in a while. 9 stewardship at age 12. That's looking good. She's going to be a very useful member of the family a little later. And Hillard is looking awesome. Man, he's not much of a steward, but the 18 intrigue and the 14 diplomacy at age 15 is... That is hot. going to, yeah, all right, we're continuing. What are some of our other, I guess we did it late. Oh yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to keep our tradition going of the big successful feast. Have a big feast after our, I think the idea that we can't do tournaments was correct, because we haven't seen that option. Time to have a big celebratory feast. Quado Cox says, will I rule one day? If you deserve it, you shall. Oh, cool. He could get ambitious or... Well, he's already got gregarious. We want him to get ambitious or diligent. He's gained the gregarious trait, which he already had. Well, that's not very helpful. Okay. We're gonna go about 20 more minutes. Aha! Spending lavishly on food. Of course. Of course. The other thing we have to do. That was one of the main reasons to go on this reaving, was to come back with money to build up our infrastructure even more. The upcoming feast has attracted the attention of a young Hirkuni named Hirika of Samariana. Cool. All right. Yeah, come on. Hirkuni woman, Erika? Erika. What an interesting name. Whoa, she is a warrior. She's a badass commander. All right, so let's spend money on Harrenhal here. Let's build something cool. Let's upgrade our... What the? Oh, Fire Eater. Okay. Let's build the... We need small estates for that. We need... Where do we need? How do we find it? Which one is that? That is the... Patrol posts, stables, barracks... Large Riverlander Castle. I forget which one that is. We have to upgrade to get there. So, but we need to upgrade pretty much all these. I'm going to do patrol posts. And some of these other castles can be upgraded as well. Potentially City of Kingspire Tower. We can do the... Is there any money generating options here? The farms or any of that? No. Any farm improvements here? No, again. I think we may have already improved all of these. Ah, Castletown. There's one we didn't do. Okay. The rest of the money we'll hold on to. And spend that on improvements once these other ones are finished. Once they finish building. What do we have here? Vassal Inheritance Warning. Yeah, okay. I'm not worried about that. Special character actions. Banish. Oh, yeah, we still can... We can still send the minuscule Kraken to the wall, but we're not going to because we really like having him around. We can't revoke his title, can we? Oh, wow. Is that possible? No, we can't do that. That is a huge one. We can't... how much back for 100 prestige? This will lower Lord Harwin's opinion of you by 60. Oh, wow, we can do it? No, it won't let us do it. It's not an option. Crown Authority. Oh, yeah, we don't have that. We don't have the authority. Revocate. Okay, so let me explain how that works. Under the authority, you have certain things you can do and can't do, like realm. You have these realm charts. You have realm authority. We have slavery as legal. See, as we can see here, thraldom rather is what we have, and we have realm authority as low. If we had medium realm authority, I think we could have revocation. Yeah, revocation of titles is allowed. You can see that on the screen there below effects. High. You can appoint, you can do even different things. The higher your realm authority goes, the more you can do, but the more troops you get, but the more negative opinion your lords have of you because you're telling them, ordering them around all the time. So right now we're at minimum. A longer term play for us would be to raise this to low because it would increase our power. But you don't want to do that lightly because, as I said, you lose a little bit of diplomacy. Well, I'm sorry, you don't lose diplomacy. You lose a little bit of relationship value with your lords. But the cost is pretty low, as you can see here. It's only -5. And our situation's pretty good. So I think we might even want to do this. I think we want to raise the realm authority to low. Because actually revocation's allowed there as well. So actually that's a great reason to do it. If we can get this law passed, if our vassals agree to it, then we can take the title of we can take that title. We can just steal it or revoke it from the minuscule Kraken. He'd still be around. So we'd still have the minuscule Kraken, he just wouldn't be a lord anymore. Well, I guess he might still be. He might have multiple lordships. We'd take the high lordship away from him. He would still have his castle, but we would control his vassals instead of him. So he would become a vassal under his own lordship instead of controlling the area himself. I hope that makes sense. It probably didn't fully make sense, but I think you get the gist of it. These medieval titles and vassalships can be very confusing, let me tell you. And that's actually kind of one of the cool things about this game, is it kind of forces you to learn how all that stuff works. And then it kind of makes navigating that stuff in the series a lot easier, because if you can master it in this game, you will get it in A Song of Ice and Fire. And it will open your mind up to possibilities of like family connections, like, okay, if this heir dies, then this heir gains this power. It'll kind of enlighten you into the kind of thinking that goes on in these situations within the story and in real life. How people jockey for positions and titles, and how a little bit of push and pull can change who's going to inherit something. And that, of course, as we know, in A Song of Ice and Fire, and in the real world back in medieval times and before that, lordship, people who were lords, that really is like being like a demigod. You really are. You can do more things that you want. You can do things that other people can't. Like the laws don't apply to you in the same way. In modern times, we talk about how, the laws don't apply to rich people. That isn't literally true. It just is often how it plays out, because they can get around the laws. But in medieval society and in A Song of Ice and Fire, it is literally true. The laws actually are different for lords. This is part of why people go so bonkers and cruel and ambitious to get these lordships, because it really does raise them to a whole nother status. Like it really is like ascending. Prince Stephen, you insulted us. Wow. How dare you? All right. Lord Bernarm Mandrake has used his attendance at the feast in Aeron to present a petition for justice. Okay, who is his... Christopher, this little kid, is the problem, huh? All right. No arresting, just the money. We're not getting too deep into that. Oh, Hillard is now... Okay, Hodor's marriage has been accepted. Boom. Okay, so Hillard also is ready for land, and I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give him the Castle of the Tower of Dread. Who is Winifred? Botley? So my son likes Winifred Botley? I don't have a problem with that. Go ahead. Maybe they'll have a kid. Cool with me. Night, Steven. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the super chat. And we will see you soon. Lord Commander Steven Stark, everybody. Smiling Wolf. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up shortly. I think we'll go ahead and play out the this year. Maybe Order the Hedge Knight. Really, who is this guy? Oh, that is clearly a bandit. No, it's not clearly a bandit, but I don't want to do that. Oh, we're about to beat our piety goal. Excuse me. We shall achieve our yeah. We shall indeed achieve our piety goal. There we go. Paragon of Virtue. We have a name. We are King Aeron the Holy. And we can go get a new ambition now. And it will be... Good news, everybody. Prince Halisan gains 2 intrigue. Well, that only puts her up to 3, so maybe that's not going to amount to much, but it's cool. Okay, so new ambition. I've got the game pause while we pick a new ambition. Okay, maybe now... No, it's not quite time to get the Valyrian Steelblade. Oh yeah, we could fall in love. That's no good. We want that lifestyle. Yeah, let's adopt a lifestyle. And maybe it's time to change this. We have the family focus. Yeah, let's change this away now. We've had this on for a while. We've got the kids we need. Diplomacy +1 is nice, but we could do better than that. +2 stewardship would be pretty good. Or we could go with... plus 10 city vassal opinion and plus 1 stewardship. Or we could go with intrigue plus 2. We could go with carousing, which is plus 2 diplomacy. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like that. We're going to get to partying with our vassals to make them like us more. Diplomacy plus 2 is good. Or we could... Who is this guy going for? Yeah. I think we'll go with the... Don't marry our daughter to a Dothraki. No, we won't do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards carousing here, but I'm sort of tempted to do the stewardship angle because both of those have similar... I'm after the same thing here. I want our vassals to like us more. Diplomacy might do more for us because it both gives us more troops and helps with our tax revenue, where stewardship is more focused on tax revenue. But it's tightly focused on tax revenue. That's close. I think we'll go with carousing. I'm a carousing fan. All right. What are we missing here? We want to do... We're still trying to get that law changed. And we're trying to... So we can take the High Lordship of what is it? Old Wick? Is that the... Or not anymore. Pretty good Wick? Great Wick? Pretty good Wick? Which guy was that? Where is he? In prison. We've had him in prison for quite a while, haven't we? Lauren and I were in the main school. Yep. High Lordship of Pike. That's what it was. Yeah. The actual High Lordship of Pike. A fine title for us to hold. Betrothed can marry. There he goes. Oh, we got to appoint a new Master of Laws. This Wyman fellow really doesn't like us. Oh, he's that Cranigman dude that really doesn't like us at all. Foreign religion. Evil tyrant. He thinks we're an evil tyrant. Well, we won't give the job to him. Oh, Hillard could do it. Very nice. I like it. And we certainly can trust him. Oh, wow. He could be our Master of Whispers with his 19. Jeez. But we'll leave him there. We'll make him the Master of Laws for now because we've already got a Lady Helia the Unfaithful in charge of that. So, all right. Our son is going to be our diplomat for now. Perform statecraft. Yeah. Improve diplomatic relations to perform statecraft. Let's go with... We're going to perform statecraft. Work on our relationship with... that's a tough call, actually. Actually, maybe we can do the... No, we'll stick with that. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Money is looking good. Nothing we're going to build just yet. Prince Hodor and Lady Ilaria. Wait a minute. Did we just make a big mistake? We might have made a really big mistake here. Those titles are still passing to Hodor. He's still in the line of succession. He hasn't been disinherited from any of those. And that might really screw us. Huh. I'll have to think about that for a second. Yeah. Wait a minute. Why did we think that would have removed him from the line of succession? Well, there's ways around it in any case. But we might consider... Yeah, this is including the possibility of backing up a few months to the autosave. But I think... Another reaving. Good job, Farwind. Well, in any case, we're going to be wrapping this up in a second. Helena needs education. We'll go with the numbers. Yes, the numbers. Quado! Yeah, let's see. Get brave, Quado. Yeah, he's got bravery. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's check the laws here. I want the inheritance laws of the Kingdom of the Trident. I also want to change these inheritance laws to can I do that? Is that a possibility? Can I change the laws to elective monarchy? It will not let me do that. Oh, that's because I'm already trying to change a different law at the moment, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to kill him, I suppose, aren't we? That's definitely one of the options. We have to kill poor Hodor. Yeah. Dang it. Whoa, it won't let us. We can't. We cannot plot to kill our own child. It's not an option. Shoot. Okay, well, we're gonna have to live a long time. We're gonna outlive him. Yeah, dangerous factions. Sir Aeron for the Iron River. Oh, people want Sir Aeron for the Iron Rivers. Yeah, of course they do. There's always something, isn't it? Let's check that out. Let's see if that's an option. Princess Alysanne and Son of Ogo. No, we've already said no to Thraki marriages. Oh, yeah, we got to go reaving soon. Okay, betrothed can married. Yeah. What? They're already betrothed? Oh, we did that. We arranged for that a while ago. Must have, because she's... Okay, well, that's fine. If we already said okay, then we'll do it. Sure, then. Yeah, is that still not... Are the Faceless Men still on this list? No. Okay. Well, we will worry about that next time. It is about that time, everybody. Good stopping point. I will save here, and we will handle that dilemma next time. So thanks, everybody, for joining us. It was fun hanging out. Good to see y'all, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you guys are inspired to play this game if you're not already playing it. And I hope that doesn't lead to you getting your lives taken over by how fun it is. Again, if you missed it, this is the last of these streams on YouTube. We're going to have them on Twitch from now on. The good news is they'll be more often. We didn't want them to clutter up our video feed by having them more often and having just our video feed being mostly Crusader King streams. So they need their own home. It's going to be Twitch. Twitch is free. Go to twitch.com/History of Westeros and follow us. And it'll also help with notifications and things like that. So future streams will be on that. And as of now, I'm planning on doing another one in 2 weeks. We also have a live stream being announced tomorrow. It'll be a regular live stream. Shea will be on it. In front of the camera, not just behind it. And probably Sean as well. So first time you guys have seen Sean in a while, so that'll be a lot of fun. We'll be talking about Fire and Blood excerpt, the conventions we went to, the Dark Sister news, and a couple other things. And we're going to be giving away a signed copy of Game of Thrones. Not signed by us, signed by George. Well, hey, we could sign it too, but, so George R. Martin's signature is the one that really counts. So that'll be part of the live stream as well. That's, of course, a regular live stream, not for the gaming live streams. So keep that separate. Okay, everybody. See you next time. Thanks again, and Valar, reread us. You know how I do.